four parts of making the airplane engine work, and it's hilarious, but I'm gonna say anyways, how I was taught was the four parts are suck, squeeze, bang, and blow. So you suck air in the front of the engine, that's like this part. So you, again, if there's anything in the front of the engine, it would actually be like sucked in. Squeeze, so this whole front part here is called the compressor section. It's a series of rotating blades and vanes that direct the air. And that squeezes or compresses the air down, so there's a lot of energy contained into it. And it starts to heat up as it gets squeezed. Then you enter into the combustion section. And the combustor, basically that's the bang part, right? So you inject fuel, and it's really hot, and you have an ignition source, you have a flame, that continuous flame. And that causes basically an explosion inside the engine. And then that exploded air out the back goes to the turbine section, which in turn also helps to turn the compressor, so it's like a self-driving system. And then the air that was exploded in the combustion section flies out the back and propels forward. So that's how you get the thrust that carries the engine forward. So again, suck, squeeze, bang, blow. You take the air in, you compress it down, you explode it essentially in the combustion section, and then it shoots out the back, and you get the blowing of air that propels the airplane forward. That kind of makes sense? Okay. It's a lot of like pressure and heat work. But that's what we're capitalizing on as an engine. And there's a lot of rotating parts, and again, it gets very hot, which is part of the trouble we need to deal with. So that back part of the engine, the turbine section, is so hot that we can only use certain materials, and that's what we're working on, developing new materials for out of ceramics that can deal with higher temperatures. Because we're kind of, the good thing is we've engineered really well over the last 50 years. We're at the efficiency limit in a lot of materials and engines. But the bad news is we're at that limit, right? We can't operate any hotter. Things will start to melt.